The base of the pyramid refers to the 4 billion people with an average daily income below $2. Most of these global poor are geographically concentrated in Asia, Africa, South America, Eastern Europe, and Oceania. BOP theory was popularized by C.K. Prahalad. It purports that BOP market presents a huge business opportunity for companies because of their collective purchasing power. By targeting the BOP market, companies can profit as well as improve the lives of the poor by making beneficial products and services available to them. Markets in developed countries are increasingly saturated and competition is fierce. Companies are increasingly interested in the BOP market where the biggest economic growth rates in developing countries are taking place. How to reach the BOP market? The BOP market is very different from the typical developed markets where MNCs operate. Operating within the low-income segment of consumers provides an additional dimension to the usual adaptation standardization dilemma. Features of the BOP consumer are consumer heterogeneity. Consumers are very different from those in developed countries. Low level of consumer income. Institutional voids. Most of the BOP market lives in developing economies that often have weak institutions for guaranteeing rule of law and private ownership. And lack of marketing infrastructure. Due to that, our first challenge is, how should we adapt versus standardize our product, price, promotion, and distribution to reach the BOP? Let's report a case study of Hindustan Unilever Limited's marketing strategy to reach the bottom of the pyramid market in rural India. Hindustan Unilever Limited is one of the leading fast-moving consumer goods company in India. The 2014-2015 turnovers for HUL were 301.7 billion Indian rupees, approximately 4.16 billion euros. HUL operates in the food and beverages, home care, and personal care segments with a diverse portfolio of well-known brands. HUL has kept the majority of its brands relatively standardized. This is due to the realization that poor consumers, at least in India, are brand conscious in a similar manner to more well-to-do consumers. The brand name is considered to be a guarantee of quality and value for money. To adapt to the BOP market, HUL has developed unique distribution strategies and promotion techniques. HUL has also developed entirely new products for the BOP market. Distribution. HUL started Project Shakti in 2001. It is both a clever distribution system and a corporate social responsibility initiative. In Project Shakti, rural women, and since 2010 also men, are invited to become personal salespeople for HUL, operating as micro-entrepreneurs. They purchase HUL products and receive training to sell them for a profit in their villages. This helps HUL reach the rural people while at the same time empowers women and spreads health and hygiene information as the Shakti Ammas are educated on these issues. Project Shakti Network has expanded to include over 70,000 Shakti Ammas, otherwise known as women entrepreneurs, and 48,000 Shaktimans, men who sell goods on bicycles. HUL is also using mobile technology in order to make low-cost distribution to small retailers possible. They use telecalling for order taking, utilizing a technology-based analytic capability that allows salespeople to make shorter and more effective sales calls to save in cost. They also have a low-cost mobile IT solution for the Shakti Ammas to take and bill orders and manage inventory in real time. Promotion. HUL has adapted its promotional activities to overcome media availability by using touring performance troupes to educate illiterate consumers, in particular in mobile advertising.
How did Unilever reach a rural population that's plagued by daily power cuts and only has 20% traditional media coverage? We created our very own media channel on mobile. In just 6 months, it has become the biggest media channel in both our target regions of Bihar and Jharkhand. With a combined population of over 137 million, these regions are key targets for some of Unilever's biggest brands. We knew that mobile ownership is 3 times higher than TV. But while mobiles are the main source of music and entertainment due to their battery charge, content was limited and expensive. So, to integrate Unilever's brands into their lives, we created a new media. Leveraging popular content, we launched our own mobile-based media channel, offering free, on-demand and always-on entertainment. Gaan Kajura Tesan. appropriately translated as the Earworm Channel, offers music, jokes, and the latest Bollywood content, all interspersed with radio advertisements for Unilever's mass consumer brands. We brought mobile operators and content providers together to launch this innovative entertainment portal in a media first for India.
HUL is also utilizing corporate social responsibility campaigns to market its products. Rather than CSR, HUL sees its products as products with a purpose. Lifebuoy Help a Child Reach 5 campaign, in reference to the high mortality rates for children under 5 in rural India, received a lot of attention, and the ad Help a Child Reach 5 Chamki was the most watched video in YouTube in India in 2015.
आई आज स्कूल बाबा छोड़ेंगे। ए आई पहचाना, मैं हूँ तेरी चमकी। हे बघ दीपा मौसी वाली डॉल, आने जामुरी फ्रॉक और ये दो छोटी। लेकिन ये चमकी क्या नाम है? सब लोग हंसेंगे तो? ए आई चौंक गई क्या? मैं 7 साल आगे से आई हूँ तुझे थैंक यू कहने, और 2 महीने में तो सच्ची आ जाऊंगी छोटी सी, और 7 साल में ऐसी हो जाऊंगी इतनी लंबी। आई रोज रात को पेट पे हाथ रख के गाना गाने के लिए थैंक यू, मस्त खाना बनाने के लिए थैंक यू, स्कूल ले जाने के लिए थैंक यू, मैं रोती थी तो हंसाने के लिए थैंक यू, और सबसे बड़ा थैंक यू साबुन से हाथ धोने के लिए। जब मैं छोटी थी तब तू हर बात पे हाथ धोती थी, सब हंसते थे तेरे पे, पर तू साबुन से हाथ धोना कभी नहीं भूलती थी। इसीलिए पहले 28 दिन मुझे कोई भी बीमारी नहीं हुई। आई मेरी तबीयत को एकदम सुरक्षित रखने के लिए थैंक यू तेरी चमकी।
मेरी चमकी ने जो बताया मैं वही करूंगी।
Products and pricing. Hindustan Unilever has adapted their products and pricing for India both by developing completely new innovations and by adapting existing products to make them more affordable for BOP customers. Unilever has an inclusive innovation strategy with a challenge cost method where they set a target price for a product as a challenge for the research and development process. Some examples of this development strategy include Purit and Annapurna iodized salt. Purit is a water purification technology developed specifically for India. It is extremely affordable, providing a life of clean water for the cost of 28 pice, approximately 0.4 euro cents. It does not require electricity, boiling, or continuous tap water supply, which makes it accessible for the rural population with undeveloped infrastructure. Purit has been successful in India and has since been introduced in several other countries. Annapurna iodized salt was developed to address the public health problem of iodine deficiency in India. The salt uses a unique technique patented by Unilever where it uses stable iodine which is not lost in cooking. This is important in India as the iodine in traditional iodized salts dissolves when cooked for extended times in hot temperatures, which is typical in Indian cooking. The traditional target markets of MNCs in the developed world are becoming increasingly saturated and have suffered from the global financial crisis. The fastest growing economies are now to be found in the developing markets. These markets are very heterogeneous owing to their large population and income differences. Companies must examine their international marketing strategy in reference to these developing markets, which are very different from their traditional markets. The bottom of the pyramid market of more than 4 billion people with a daily income of no more than $2 per day is especially challenging. This report focused on the case of Hindustan Unilever, an Indian subsidiary of Unilever, and its operations in India targeting the rural and urban poor. Targeting this group requires careful analysis of consumers and their local context. HUL has had to negotiate to what extent they should adapt versus standardize their marketing mix elements, product, price, place, and HUL has designed new products as well as modified existing ones to reduce cost and decrease packaging size in order to make the products affordable for the low-income consumer. HUL uses micro-entrepreneurs to distribute some of its products. This overcomes the lack of distribution infrastructure in rural India, as well as avoids unnecessary cost of several channel members HUL has also adopted in its promotional activities. However, HUL uses the same brand in targeting the BOP market as it does in higher income markets, because BOP consumers are brand conscious and prefer to buy branded products.